Hello everyone, in this edition, Mia Kalin, America's New Hope, is already doing quads. Anna Sherbakova told how she staged the program. Alexandra Trusova performed a quadruple lutz at the ice show. Well, now about everything in order. Anna Sherbakova spoke about a new experience in the ice show. The journalists not only visited the new ice show with the participation of Anna Sherbakova, but also managed to get backstage and talk a little with the skaters, among whom was Anna Sherbakova. In interview, Anna shared her impressions of working with Ilya Averbuch, spoke about the atmosphere at the show, and shared her personal impressions of everything that happens. When Channel 1 posted a video with footage from Novogorsk where Anna and Ilya worked on the production, many drew attention to the fact that the figure skater was actively involved in the process, constantly offering something from herself. Some even joked that Anna set the whole number for herself, and Averbuch just stood by and agreed with everything. Anya also noted that in working with Ilya, she took more part than usual. The skater liked how they proposed ideas together, chose what would look better, and in the end it was a joint work. At the same time, Anya immediately indicated that Averbuch did all the important work as a director. The skater is not yet ready to give herself a complete number and understands that she does not have enough experience for this, so the contribution of Ilya should not be underestimated. I contributed part of my own, but I don't think that I said something for myself. But still these were small moments, Sherbakova said in an interview. Anya also explained her active participation in the production of the program by the fact that Ilya Averbuch does not know her capabilities as well as the coaches. Eteri Tadberidze and Daniil Gleichengauz have been working with Anya for many years. They feel good about her and the skater completely trusts them. In addition, when setting up competitive programs, there is practically no room for creativity. The technical component plays an important role here. Everything is built around the necessary set of elements. Anna, what is the peculiarity of Averbuch as a choreographer? I don't have a lot of experience of working with different choreographers to compare a lot. The main
Two-time Olympic champion
Yuzuru Hanyu seriously scared his fans around
this is
the world.
also due to the fact that while Ilya does not know which elements I do better, because he does not see my work in training, like Daniil Markovich and Eteri Georgievna. They usually understand what I can do, and here I showed more how I see some movements, Anna said.
Another difference is that this is not a competitive program but a show. In the competitive program, the accuracy of all steps is more important. More elements, less time to skate and reveal the image. It is necessary to take into account all the complex rules, to do everything with complex entries transitions. There is less opportunity to invent something yourself and somehow open up. And when it's an indicative number, it's very important how the director and I see this idea. Still, I have to write and I need to correctly convey the image. Still, correct answers are a distinctive feature of Anna Sherbakova. She knows how to answer a question in detail, leaving no chance to distort the meaning of her words. If Anya had stopped at the phrase "the main difference is the degree of my participation in the production," her words would certainly have been used as proof that the figure skaters at Tadberidze's headquarters do not have their own opinion. They can only meekly obey and everything like that. Here everything is correct.
The queen of quads is gradually regaining her combat form. For example, at the Evgeny Plющenko show in Nizhny Novgorod, She performed a quadruple lutz. It's very rare for skaters to perform Ultra C jumps during the off-season. Now, when there are not so many trainings and there are no competitions at all. But Alexandra Trusova is in great shape and shows a good performance of the quad lutz. Apparently the reserve from the Olympic season was also left for ice shows, somewhat unexpectedly against the background of the mass suspension of Russian athletes from most sporting events. The announcement of masterclasses by Alexandra Trusova in Stockholm looks like. It is assumed that they will be held in the Swedish capital on August 27 and 28 at the Husby Ishel Arena. The silver medalist of the Games in Beijing will hold form lessons and will also perform in front of the public with several numbers.
13-year-old figure skater from the United States Mia Kalin claims to be the leader of world figure skating. Right now, the American woman has 2 quadruple jumps and a run on other Ultra C elements in her arsenal. In the USA, they cannot get enough of the child prodigy trained by a specialist from Russia. And they believe that Kalin is the future of the country's figure skating.
Fans of figure skating have been following the success of Mia Kalin for several years now. The most attentive noticed that the potential of this girl is very high, and even the results at the tournaments will not convince them of this. Kalin in the 2021-22 season became 6th at the US Junior Championships. She could not take a higher place at the stages of the Grand Prix series, but this is all nonsense compared to what Mia is capable of in the future. Experts and fans are sure, and she is capable of 2 quadruple jumps at the age of 13. The Commercial Skate Milwaukee tournament in the United States would have passed by the eyes of figure skating fans if Kalin had not jumped a combination of quads and a double two-loop, as well as a solo quad two-loop, and made people talk about herself as the main leader of world figure skating in the future.
By the way, Kalin's single two-loop was under-rotated by a quarter, so Mia was only the second at Skate Milwaukee, following 14-year-old Isabelle Vita, another hope for US women's singles. Before them, Alice Liu was considered the prodigy of American figure skating, who unexpectedly for many decided to leave the sport at the age of 16, immediately after the Beijing Olympics. Liu decided to focus on her studies and family at the very moment when her prospects in the international arena increased several times after the suspension of the Russian team. Now Levito and Kalin will fight for a place under the sun. The second will be assisted by Vadim Shebeko, a Russian specialist assisted by competent choreographers Ilona Melnichenko and Evgeny Chernysova. Shebeko started working with Kalin when she was 5.5 years old. According to the specialist, Mia was very focused on training, and he decided to reveal the possibilities of the skater.